Okay, for this tutorial, this is Stars, aka X Electrial Star speaking. This is probably the first tutorial I've had here where I would actually record my voice. Now, just to your early warning, I may talk quickly, so I'll just summarize some of this in the description. But most of the time I'll be speaking this because this is really important if you're going to be hosting MEPs or anything along that, because let's just say I've been in multiple. I'm not going to say how many, let's just say a lot over the past year of doing these. Now, while I've been doing these, there have been a couple things or issues I've seen with MEPs. Now, I don't have my headphones connected, so I'm just fix the audio here because I don't want anybody going deaf or having heart attacks. Yeah, that should be good. If not, I'll just put it up. Now, there's 5 things that I'm going to tell you here. First things first is going to be, let's just say you have all your parts and stuff. This one isn't a full, this is the Run Boy Run MEP I'm hosting, which is still open, by the way, if anyone wants to join. It only has 4 parts right now, or 4 parts so far. I still need to do mine because I'm a lazy butt. Now let's just say there's 2 things with this. First is going to be setting the audio and fixing the cuts. This is also going to be fixing the gaps in the audio. By gaps, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking like the whole, if this part transitions to this part and it cuts, like let's say, let's mute both of these tracks. Let me give it this one. Now, let's say you transition these. I'm not sure how loud these are. I'll probably lower it right now because I don't know. If you transition these might have a cut in them. Like, you hear that? That was sounded weird. I'm gonna play it again because I don't know if it's hearable. See, it makes a weird sound when it cuts. And it's kind of distracting and it doesn't make the MEP look very good. So to fix that, first you mute these ones. You mute the ones of the parts. Please do that. Just for the goodness of my heart, do that. Now, next thing you want to do is, what I do is I put the sign up down here. And this is a sign up, you know. I just click, if you click this, it mutes it. So, not just muting the audio, it pretty much blocks out everything here so it doesn't show, which is a good thing. And then down here is the audio for this thing. But I, separated it. This is by the parts, by the original song. And then down here are the separate audios. Okay, this is going to sound really confusing. Let me go get mine. I'm so organized. I hate myself. Run. Now, as you can see, part 1, I'm just going to add it here. Everything here is saved, so I don't have any problems. No problems. Insert audio track. This is part 1, right? So I put part 1 here. Now you see how long this is? It's here. This one of the sign up, it's going to be right here. Now, something I highly recommend, if you haven't done this for your MEP signups, I would either do it now or do it in the future. Render a full audio, please. Now, you're wondering why you should render a full audio. Let's say you render the full audio. You put it here. Now, when this part shows up, just cut it. Then cut this. Now, with this, now you won't get the awkward cut. It'll just flow, see? See? This is not going to be kind of confusing. This is why I'm going to write stuff in the description. Well, not 4 minutes. I'm going to probably have to speed this up or something. The next thing, that's the fixing gaps in the setting. Now, mine already has this. I mean, here's the separate audios, here's the full audio. The bottom one it's just like a backup in case like one of these screws up. But yeah, this is overall what I'm doing. So these parts go like this So when it comes to cut, it's just like this. See? Now it doesn't get the awkward sound. Yay! Next part. Okay. Next part is the black gaps at points in the parts. At the end of the parts. Like, let's say, I know these ones don't, but let's just pretend that, let's say, this part has a gap. Like, for some reason, it's like this much is gone. So when you see the MEP, it's like this. Now that black doesn't look very good. So let's say the black's missing. It's missing, okay? Let's say it's missing. Like it's gone. Like the person did the rendering in the person's part made it so it lost a second or something. So don't panic. What you do is you go back a couple. You click S, which is the split, which cuts the part. Now hold Control. It's Control. When you press Control, and make sure it has that little boxy thing with the arrows. So you press Control, and it's gonna have a squiggly line. I call it a squiggly line, and just pull it forward, and it'll fix your gaps. So now it slows down the button. What it mainly does is that it slows down your part and extends it at the same time. So see, now the missing gap is now filled. So that fixes that issue. If you want, this also helps when you pull it. It'll make a fade as well. So that'll help flow too. Next part, green screens. So let's say a part has a green screen, alright? Like, let me go get another, oops, my bad. Green screens, oh my god, green screens, so fun. I love green screening, by the way. As for if you don't know how to green screen or how to properly green screen, I'm gonna leave a video tutorial of how to do one by a friend of mine. She does a really good one. I'll give credit for that because it's just awesome. What am I looking for again? I think I got rid of it. Oops. Let me think of a part with a green screen. What part has a green screen? Green screens. Green screens. Oh god. Wow. We probably run out of time too. Green screens, green screens. I think the parachute has a green screen somewhere. There's a part that has a green screen. I think it's this one. Is it Kathy's part that has a green screen? I don't remember, but one of these parts has a green screen. And I would like, let me let it play. I'm sorry for any various heart attacks. Yeah, this one's a green screen. So I have the next part, so this is gonna help. I'm sorry if the audio part's low, my bag is weird. So first things first, we're gonna find the green screen. Now, you want to do this when the green screen begins. Alright? You're going to do that S thing I told you. You know, the S split. Now, you're going to create a new video track. You're going to pull it up. You're going to pull this up, and you're going to put the next part under. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go to chroma key here. click pure green screen.